I think by now you know that DV results are coming out on 3rd May, which is on Saturday. For those who applied for green card, kindly, the results are coming out on 3rd. We only have 3 days to the day. So I have just did this video to show you guys so that you will know that the results are coming out on May, and these are the list of things that you will have immediately after you have been selected. So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace Juma, and make sure you watch this video to the end. If you know that you applied for green card, make sure you watch this video because it's going to help you to know what documents you need for your green card process. Yes. So guys, for those who applied for green card on October to November last year, by now you know that the results are coming on May 3rd, which is on Saturday. We have only 3 days from today. So I hope you know that and you are prepared, because I know so many people are panicking. Their bellies are full of butterflies and water. It's amazing. Yeah, it's an amazing experience. So, guys, I just want to tell you that if you know that you applied for green card on last year, October to November, you by now, I know that you are prepared, because in other videos I was talking about the things that you have to do while waiting for your green card. Yes, and because when you went to apply for green card, I think that you had hope. Yeah, I know that you had hope that you are going to win. So I hope you prepared yourself well, because winning green card is good, yes, but it has a lot of a lot of it comes with a lot of stress. Yes, when I say a lot of stress, because winning green card is another thing, and now getting into that process is another thing, because on Saturday there are some people who are going to be selected, and I've been singing this song of, guys, if you know that you applied for green card, go and do this, go and do this. Do you have your documents? Like, yes. Now today, guys, I want to tell you the list of the things that you really need immediately after winning the green card. Number one, immediately after you have won green card, make sure that you arrange all your documents that you're going to use to fill your DS260. There is this form, it is called a DS260. DS260 is a form that is being filled after you have been selected for green card, and that form, it is the form that is going to take you to interview. Whatever that you're going to write in that form, it is whatever that is you're going to be interviewed, whatever that you wrote in that paper. So while filling that form DS260, you really have to be very, very careful. You really to be keen, and I advise people who are going to be selected, make sure you fill your DS260 by yourself, or rather when someone fills for you, because it is a confidential thing and you really need to be careful while filling it, because if you do a slight mistake, it might lead to your visa denial. So I know so many people, they don't know how they're going to do it. You might need someone to help you, but if you are going to be helped to fill it, make sure you are present while that person is filling that form for you. Make sure you are there telling them whatever that they are going to fill in there, because I have seen people messing with their DS260s and unlocking it. And make sure that you fill your DS260 immediately after winning. Maybe after you win on Saturday, take time like 2 days, maybe Sunday and Monday, and make sure that now you start filling your DS260, because you have gathered all the information that you want, you have gathered all the documents. because filling that DS260, you really need a passport. But also you can also fill it without a passport. But I do tell people that look for passport. Make sure you have a passport so that you can fill your DS260. Because when you have a passport, let us say someone who has a passport and someone who doesn't have a passport, filling their DS260s at the same time. And now this person who do not have a passport, he or she filled the DS260, that person is going to unlock that DS260. Well, because you must fill in your passport number. So this guy or this person who filled their DS260 with their passport numbers, they will not open the DS260. Yeah, they will not unlock it. And now that will keep their case moving. And you that you have opened your DS260, your case will go back. As in, your case will not go ahead. At least there will be some changes, because you will find out that someone with the high case number has gone to the interview, but you with the low case number, you haven't been called for interview because you opened your DS260. And that is why I do tell people, make sure that while filling your DS260, make sure that you fill it with your passport. Make sure you have your passport. But also, if you don't have a passport, because I know getting a passport here in Kenya, I know nowadays it's not that hard, because passports now takes 1 to 2 weeks, and the only problem that we have now is money, because right now as I'm speaking, the 34 pages, which is 7,500, is not in the system. It is finished. The only paper that is in the system is 50 pages, which is 9,500. You see, that is a lot of money, and it might be a challenge to some of people who applied for green card, and they need to apply to fill their DS260s. So that is why I was telling you back then that make sure you look for money, you go get your documents, and you put them together, guys. So after you fill your DS260, you will be now waiting for what we call 2NL. 1NL is that congratulation form. Yes, that congratulation form, the one that you check and you get that you have been selected. That is 1NL. And now 2NL is what you're going to is an email now. 2NL is an email that you will get from Kentucky consular, that your interview, you have been scheduled for an interview. Yes. So that is now you have finished filling your DS260. And make sure that you don't mess in your DS260. Don't talk over date of birth, year, month. Those things, those petty things, those things, they really mess people a lot in their DS260s. And you might find that someone wants to unlocking, which is not good, guys. I have just explained. So after filling your DS260, make sure that you have documents, guys. Make sure that you have documents. And what are these documents? You need your birth certificate. If you have kids, you also need your kids' birth certificate. If you are married, you need a marriage certificate, and you need a high school certificate. Here in Kenya, we call it Form 4 certificate. Yes, that is level 4. Form 4 certificate. That is how we call it here in Kenya. Because the DV rule says that the requirement is that at least you attended high school. At least you have a high school certificate with a minimum of D-. Yes. So make sure you also have your high school certificate. And if your certificate is in the school, I heard government say that you by now people should go to the Ministry of Education to go and pick their certificates freely. It is an order from the government. So if you know that your certificate is in your school because maybe you didn't finish your school fees, and now they get hold of it, just go and pick it. It is an order from the government. Yes, they ordered to people to go and pick their high school certificates, class 8 certificate from their schools. So make sure you have it, and also make sure your birth certificate names are matching with your ID. Not ID, because ID is not needed at the embassy. Make sure that your birth certificate is matching, your names in the birth certificate are matching with the names in the passport, and also the names in your high school certificate, because that one will help you a lot. If you have problem with names, it's either maybe your high school certificate is differing from your passport, and also your birth certificates. You really need what we call affidavit. Yes, affidavit of names. That one that will show that you are the same person, but it is only that there is a problem with arrangements of your name. So you really need an affidavit. So also make sure that if your documents are not the same, the names in your documents are not the same, start now, because you will not be given a visa if your names are not the same in what in passport, on your passport, and on your birth certificate, and on your school certificate. Make sure those names are matching from your birth certificate to your passport to your school certificate. Yes. Another thing, guys, make sure that you have money, because so many people have been asking, oh, this green card, are they sponsoring people? Is it free? No, green card is not free. Yes, it is free. Yes, it is free, because it is free. While applying, the application is free. You do your application for free. But now when you get it, when you get selected, you need a lot of money. Yes. First of all, you need let me say, like, the first thing after you have been selected, filling that DS-260, you will need money, because there are some people who will help you for free, which is very rare to get. But if you don't know someone who will help you for free, I can recommend you to go to Shiko Fins Immigration. It is in CBD. I don't know how do we call that place. I know the place. So you can go there. Their numbers are also here on YouTube, on online. You can even Google Fins. Yeah, you can also Google Fins. So you can go there. By the way, she has a very good people. They are helping. She has very good team there. They are helping people to fill their DS-260s at a cost. Yes, it is not free, guys. It is not free. So if you go there, they will help you, and so many other peoples. But me, I only know Shiko. That she helps people there. She has her team there at Trade Center. I think it's at third floor. Yes, you go there, you will get them there. They will help you. By there, they are so welcoming. They will help you to do everything that you need. They also apply for green card. Yes. So that is the first one. You need money. And for those people who have their laptops, their computers, I know you can do it by yourselves, because now you will print it. And for those who do not have, you can also fill your DS-260 with the phone, but you will need to print your DS-260, because at interview, it is a requirement. You must go with it in the interview. So that is the first what? That is the first part whereby you're going to spend money. The second part where you're going to spend money is, if you don't have a passport, you're going to spend a lot of money, especially those people who do not have passport, like for now, they're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to spend 10,000 for passport. And for instance, let's say you're a family of 4 or of 5. How much? That is 50,000. Oh my God. I was telling you guys to go and get passport early. You didn't listen. Eh? Now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to spend, if you have family, 5 members of family, maybe you, your husband or your wife, your 3 children or your 2 children. Imagine you need 50,000. 50,000. Being prepared is very good. Guys, being prepared. I was telling you guys, be prepared. This thing is coming. Get prepared for your green card. Get prepared for your green card. Guys, you didn't listen. I know there are some people who listen, but the majority, majority did not listen. But now you see, here it is. Now that is the second part, whereby you're going to do what? Whereby you're going to spend money. A lot of money. If you're single, you are okay, because you will only spend 9,500. Let's say 10,000, because that bus fare going coming, it's 10,000, guys. Whew, that is for single person. And for people with large families, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm not here to laugh at you, but I'm just happy because I told you guys to be prepared. You know, sometimes people say, oh, I will do it after I've gotten. I will do it after I've gotten. Now you're going to go to get it. Yes, you're going to get it. What are you going to do? That is another part. Oh my God. That is another part. You have spent 10,000 on filling your DS260. That is a family of 4. You're going to spend 50,000 on your passport. That is family of. How much is that? That is almost 60 to 70,000. You haven't gone to your medical. Okay, let us say some people, they don't have birth certificates. Now, even before we go to passport, you really need your birth certificate. Yes. And you need it like now. You need it like right now to go and apply for passport. You will have to use money. You will have to use money. You will have to use money to get that birth certificate. You will have to use not less than 3,000 to get it, like in a day or in 2 days. And now you go to the passport section. It's another hell. Oh my God. Okay. I told you guys. Now, another interesting part is, now, maybe your documents, the names are not the same. Oh my God. The names are not the same. Your certificate with your birth certificate, maybe surnames are not the same, or middle names, or even letters, you know. Oh my God. I'm so guys, I told you this. Now I know the kind of pressure that Kenyans have right now. Hey, is unbearable. The kind of pressure that Kenyans have right now. I know Kenyans, we are the last minute people. We do our things last minute. We do rush. We are last minute people. So if you, maybe those names, you will need money to do correction on the names. Yes. Are you listening to me? I know someone is just getting angry on how I'm just explaining and laughing at the same time, because I told you guys, me, I don't regret anything, because I was here back there. I told you. I know some people are just regretting on why they didn't get my advice serious. Now this is the time whereby you're going to have a lot of headache. This is the reality, guys. Me, I'm just telling you the reality. I'm just telling you the reality. What is waiting for you ahead? Another headache of money. Medical, guys. Now that is where we draw the line. Medical. Let's say you have a family of 5 or a family of 4. You're going to need not less than 250,000. And guys, I just want to advise you, people with the large families, if you are scheduled for your medical, I want to advise you kindly go to maybe Kenyatta, Tumata Hospital, these big hospitals that are known. Go there, you will get your vaccines, some of the vaccines, and the rest you will get at IOM. That is, you will save some money. Yes, you will save a lot. So if you go to IOM, you will carry the vaccines that you've gotten from other hospitals. Make sure you go to the known hospitals like Kenyatta, Mata, and all those hospitals that are known. And when given those vaccines, we will go with the record at IOM. Make sure you go at IOM with those records. Yes. You will use money. You will use money. I'm replying to those people who are asking if Greencard is free. Yes. Another headache, interview. The day of your interview, you need money. If you are a family, if you are one person, you are good to go. Because at interview, you will only pay, I think, 40 to 45,000. But when you are a family of 4 or 5, you need almost 300,000. Yeah, for your interview. You will just do your maths, because interview is $330 per person. So you just do your math. Exchange that 330 at how much is the dollar and shillings? I think it's 130 at 130, or how much. So you just exchange it, then you divide it by the members of your family, and that there you will get the real amount. So guys, a green card is not free. Make sure that you are ready with money. And another thing, make sure that you pray. Pray for your interview. Pray for your DS-260. After filling your DS-260, pray for your DS-260 to be processed very fast. After that, pray for your medicals, because at the medical, you might get shocked. Yes. You might get shocked, because the devil is also not happy on how you're going to get these things, So make sure you pray also for your medicals. You tell God that, God, may you give me good health. And when I go to that IOM, may the results come out positive. May the results come out like the good results, not bad results. Just tell God that you need good results. Not that result of TB, not that result of gonorrhea, not that results that will make your visa to be denied, not being put on sputum. When you are put on sputum, you will take so many, maybe 3 months. Yes. So pray for your medical. Also pray for your interview. Let God go ahead of you. Just tell God, go ahead of me. You gave me this thing. I pray to you and you gave it to me. And now, Lord, I pray that may you go ahead of my medical, may you go ahead of interview, and may my visa and my family visa be approved. And so guys, that is all for today. I pray for all the people who are going to be selected, and for those who are not going to be selected, listen to me very careful. Do not lose hope, because there is always a next time. I know this green card, it really makes people feel sad, especially when you are waiting for it and now you haven't gotten it. It really feels so bad. And that's why I normally tell people, just pray to God and make sure that your will aligns with God's will. Because sometimes your will is to get green card to go to America, and maybe God's will that is not God's will. And because he said that his thoughts is not the same as our thoughts. So if you are not going to get green card, do not feel like your whole world is shattered. No, just know that God is on your side, and one day you will also get it. So don't ask God questions and that why did I not get it and why did other people get. No. You know, according to Isaiah 60 verses 22, the Bible tells us that when the time is right, I, the Lord, I will make it happen. And maybe for those people who are going to get it, it's their time. It's their Isaiah 60:22. But for you, maybe it's not. So just be happy for those who are going to be selected. Pray for them. Tell God to make their journey to be soft, and also to make sure that they get their visas approved and they travel to America, because we say that when one wins, we all win. So don't get jealous of your neighbor, of your friend, that they have gotten their green card and they're going to America. No, do not be jealous, because even the Bible tells us not to be jealous. So do not be jealous. One day you will also get your opportunity and you will have to travel to either America or Europe or Asia or wherever. So don't be jealous for your neighbor, for your friend. Just feel good for them, encourage them. If they are in need of maybe financial support and you have something small that you can support them with, support them. You don't know, through that your doors will open. You don't know. So I'm just also encouraging the people who are not going to get selected, because the truth is that they can't select all the millions of people who applied for green card. Yes. So guys, thank you so much and God bless you. And for those people who are going to be selected, pray to God that may God answer all your prayers, and may God give you all your heart desires, and may you travel to America safely. And when you get there, do not forget the poor, do not forget the orphans, the widow and the widowers. Do not forget the less fortunate in the society, and also do not forget your family. I know some people are saying that when I travel to America, my family, they did this to me, they did not support me. Now they will know that I have also gotten money. No, just support them. If they ask you for money and you have it, just give them. Support them wherever you can. Don't deny them support. Support them, because it is God who blessed you. And God blessed you to bless others. So do not be mean. God bless you.